Bryan Blair, Vice President of Regular Athletics, University of Toledo. And I think that was the most exciting part about the opportunity. It was not walking into a train wreck, for lack of better words. It was walking into something. You got an incredibly solid foundation. You got an incredible fan base that is rabid, passionate. But you've also got a city and a metro that gives us some unique competitive advantages over our peers in the conference. And so you see all that from afar, and then leaning on some of my mentors, saying, hey, what do you know about Toledo? What do you know about that job? Everybody said, it's one, that's the best job for that. You should go after that as hard as you can. Even passing up maybe some other back opportunities that are broken. But two, that job's also got a higher ceiling than everybody else and take it a step further. And that's what we're focused on now. Taking what was already really, really good, kind of taking that next step. I call it 50 great business analogy. Taking what's already a rich product, taking that next level. And so we rolled out a strategic plan in August with Rise Together. And so much of that is how to take our department to that next level. It's kind of broken down to 6 steps, and I only want to leave one of them painstakingly. But number one, and first and foremost, is people. How do we recruit, retain, develop the absolute best people? And that's our coaches, that's our staff, our student athletes. If we start with that, and then everything around that circle drives us back to being able to recruit, retain, and develop the absolute best people, we're going to be really successful. So we had a great women's basketball game last night, led by Coach Trisha Cullen. Right? You've got amazing student athletes on the floor. You've got amazing people in the community. How do we keep and attract and retain great coaches like Trisha Cullen? But also for our student athletes, how do we recruit those great student athletes? In today's transfer portal world, retain those great student athletes. But also while they're here, what are we doing to develop them both athletically and as people under our leadership? So we can dive into that and focus on that. Everything else takes care of itself. So much of our strategy moving forward is that. And then along that path, how do we engage our fans differently? How do we tell our story and brand ourselves differently on a national scale to have those opportunities, again, generate more resources, generate more notoriety, so we can, again, continue to develop that. That's the power of athletics. Athletics brings people together in a way that few other things can. The more we can leverage Toledo, being Team Toledo, the better we're going to get. And I don't even think we've scratched the surface of our potential.